Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that like button. Go ahead and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe if y'all want to see how I got this look. Stay tuned, my boy.
I ain't working 10 press, baby, we are not the same. You be stacking just a flex, had to get it on my own, so I'm mapping out the quest, and I ain't never laying up. I'm stomping that on bitches' neck.
Alright, so we're going to start this look off with a Makeup Revolution palette, and I'm going to go in with one of those dark brown shades and put that in my crease. And I'm using little patting motions before I actually start to spread it out, because I really want to pack that color in, because this is going to be my transition shade. Now I'm going to go in with this more brownish reddish shade with a smaller fluffy brush. And I'm just going to put this near my brow bone, and I'm going to blend that out. And I'm just going to go back and forth between those two shades to just build the color and blend it to my liking. So now I'm going to go in with the Vaseline method, and I'm just going to cut my crease with the Vaseline. Use a baby wipe to clean up the excess makeup as well as clean up the Vaseline. This just gives me a better cut crease, a cleaner cut crease. I'm just going to give myself a very clean, precise cut crease. Now they say this is best used on bare skin, so that is why I went in with the Vaseline method, and I cleaned up all the product that was previously there. Now with cutting your crease, you want to be as precise as possible, so take your time and don't rush, okay? You want to make sure you're getting your lines as straight as possible, especially with a look like this. So now I'm just going in with those previous shades that I already used, which is that dark brown, and I am just filling in the edges of my cut crease to give it some dimension. And here I'm going back in with that second shade, and I'm just blending that out to give it a nice gradient faded look once I go in with the lid shade. So now I'm going to go in with this peachy tan shade, and I'm just going to set that concealer because I want that shade to kind of pop underneath the glitter that I'm going to place. So now I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter glue, and I'm just going to softly pat that onto that same space that I just placed that peach color, because I really want the glitter to set in that spot and I don't want it to move. So now we're going to go in with our Cara palette into the Pop Glam, and I'm going to use this shade here. I believe it's called Baby Doll. It's a pretty pink shade, and I'm going to use that same brush that I use for the glitter glue, and I'm just gonna pack that into that area. So now I'm just going to go back in with that brown shade and that second shade that I used to just blend that glitter out so it's not so harsh. So I've applied lashes and liner off camera, and I'm going to go in with my Baby Skin Poreless Primer, and I'm going to put that all in my nose and my cheekbone area, a little on my forehead, and it's going to rub that in. And then I'm going to go in with my foundation. I am using the Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 335. And I'm just going to use my foundation brush and apply it. Now with applying it, I am going to rub it in just a little bit. But for the most part, I'm patting that shade in. I'm going to go in with 2 layers because I feel like this is a buildable foundation. And I did not use a whole lot, if you can see. So now going in with my Juvia's Place concealer in the shade Madagascar. I'm just going to take a brush and I'm going to place that under my eyes, on my forehead, down my nose, and on my chin. And then I'm also going to carve out my smile line on my cheeks to give me a little more definition. Now that shade is a little neutral for me. It doesn't give me the brightness that I'm looking for. So I do go in with my LA Pro Girl concealer in medium beige. And I do put that under my eyes and down my nose. And I believe on my forehead, maybe a little on my chin. But I'm just brightening up because I feel like that's such a subtle contour for me. So I do highlight a little more with the lighter shade. with my go-to, which is the Black Radiance contour stick, and I'm just going to contour my nose, my cheekbones, around my forehead, and I do my jawline. Boy, I love this. After I've blended it out with my brush, I do take my beauty blender and I just kind of blend those things out just a little more so it's not as harsh. And yeah, so I'm just gonna keep blending that out. So here you see I'm going to go back in with the LA Pro Girl medium beige, just highlight under my eyes a little more. I feel like I needed more definition. And then I'm going to blend that out with the beauty blender. Roy, I love this. So I'm going to go in with my Sasha Buttercup, and I'm just going to set everywhere that I put my concealer, which is under my eyes, down my nose, forehead, my smile line, and on my chin. And then I'm going to go into my Black Radiance contour palette, and I'm going to use the darkest shade and set everywhere that I put my contour. So now I'm going to go in with my setting spray, which is the Maybelline Fix It spray. And now I'm just using a regular brown lip liner, and I'm going to line my lips. And then I'm going to go in with a nice soft pink matte lip gloss. And I'm going to pat that in with a brush. After I do that, I am going to go back in with a darker brown lip liner just to give it a little more definition to the outline of my lips. And then we are done. Roy, I love this. And this is the final look, guys. So if you enjoyed this video, if you want to see more like this, go ahead and, like I said, like this video, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel so you'll know every time that I post a new video. Bye.